Hey, we're back. Today we're going to be replacing a keyboard in this laptop of mine. Now this is a Sega laptop, and it takes one of these keyboards. It's got a couple ribbons on the back here, and it's got two screws that hold it in. You know, I have between cats and a toddler, I've lost some keys. I have some that are pried up, and well, it's time to give this guy a little bit of facelift on the keyboard. I'd like to have my H back. So we're going to flip this over. Now this is the first time I've replaced a keyboard on a laptop, so this is going to be interesting. Now I have had this laptop apart before. I don't believe I need to take the whole thing apart. This does have two holes here that I believe once I take the screws out that I can poke something in there and just pop the keyboard out. But we're about to find that out. So I'll get a little Phillips here. It's got a little tray here for our screws. And here is to wishing. There's one. There's two. Oop, almost two. Come on. I thought this was a magnetic tip. There it is, yeah. Alright, so we got the two screws out. So let's see if I got something that I can poke down in there. Let's get one of these bits here. I think that'll work good. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to open this up and I'm going to push on these to try to pop this loose. So let me open this up and see if I can give you guys a good look at that. So let's see here. I'll push on this first one. One, two. Yep. Yeah, that does that. So that pops it loose, and then we just kind of maneuver this out. It's kind of flexible. Oh. All right. So we'll flip this way. So there are three ribbons. Let me get this a little, see if I can get this a little bit better for you guys. So there are three ribbons here. We're just going to kind of pop these. Looks like this might have, there's one. So this one just slides out. Let me see here. There we go. And then you got this brown one. So we got to remember this brown one's going to go on the outside. And we can just take our fingernail and kind of, maybe our fingernail doesn't work. Luckily we have this handy iFixit kit. This handy iFixit kit. But it's late. It is late where I'm at. Get her some previous. And let's get a little bit closer here. That's about as close as we're going to get. Anyways, so just take this, and there's a little tab there that you want to pull out and try not to break, like I just did. Well, that could be interesting. Well, hopefully. Alright, so that's out. Let's see if I can pop that back in there. Well, that'd be something if I can't, huh? I think I can. Or I could just absolutely lose it. Alrighty, so I've looked all over for this little piece, and honestly, I can't find it anywhere. probably shot it across the room. So normally what I would do in a situation like this, but I don't know where my hot glue gun is, but I would, once I got the piece in there, or the ribbon, I would hot glue it. And that's not an option. And I want my laptop. So I'll get some electrical tape and we'll just kind of go from there. I'll put a little piece of tape on it and hope it holds up at least until I can secure a hot glue gun, because like I said, I want this back. Now, on the plus side, when I kind of look at the printing on the board here, it does look like that ribbon is for the RGB. Bleh. Why do I always mix that up? So, you know, it may not be that big of a loss, because I believe the fat ribbon is actually for the keyboard itself. So I'll get my piece of electrical tape ready and put it off to the side. We'll start to get these ribbons in. So let's go first with the brown one. It looks like this one just kind of bends up. Kind of bend it a little bit. That's how the last one was. We'll start with that one because that one is good. We'll kind of slide it in there. Get you in there. Yoo-hoo. Really sucks that I lost that piece. Now this is where you might need these tweezers. Just kind of get that in, or maybe not. All right, ribbon number one's in there. Ribbon number two. Bend it a little bit. So this will go in here. But, you know, let's get you in there. Get him in there and we'll slap this tape on there. Like I said, hopefully this tape will do its job. I know it's pretty janky, but we gotta do what we gotta do for right now. This one, I believe just, oh, it goes back in the back side. Yeah, you know, a little slow today. Pull that out a little. And then this one, like I said, I know it's hard to see this stuff. I wish I had a better camera angle. Just slide that in there. Where's my... Yeah, make sure you lift that up. Then you can press it down. There we go. So it's in there. Let's try to do a little test here. Watch it not turn on. Well, looks like we're lighting up good. At least know the RGB works. I'll plug your PC in now. Yeah, I had a battery I need to fix at some point. Anyways, so we're lit up, we're doing good. Let's go ahead and we'll shut this thing down, or it'll shut down on its own. So anyways, we'll go ahead and start to push this keyboard back into place. And it just kind of snaps back in. So get it in there. We know it's working. Our clips are good. Man, it's going to be great to have this thing back in all of its glory. Once you're happy with that, just kind of go all the way around the edge of the keyboard. Let me bring this back. But anyways, just check all around the edge of the keyboard. Make sure it's all snapped in good. You'll hear it. Man, that's going to be awesome. All right, close that up. And again, just be careful with those little clips that are in there. Don't do like what I did. There's one. There's two. Now we'll plug this in. I will turn this light off just so we can kind of see this in its glory, hopefully. She's lighting up. Looking good. We got all of our keys, as opposed to this one that was missing keys. Pretty painless process as long as you're not losing clips. So, let's test this again. Let's see if we're... Yeah. Looks like we're doing real good. Let's bring up... Let's close Discord. But yeah, that's pretty simple, painless process, guys. Like I said, it's here, it's lit up, it's doing good. We got everything we need. I'm really thrilled right now. And it's, let's open up a browser real quick. Chrome, do some typing. Yep, everything is good to go. Everything's working. We're getting letters and numbers, and F keys are working. Escape's working. We're good to go. Anyways, thanks guys. Thanks for watching, and that's pretty much how in a couple minutes to replace one of these keyboards. So this laptop is a Sega laptop. I'll put some information down below. It's a few years old, to say the least. I know it's a Lenovo style. Lenovo also uses a same style laptop, but it's a somewhat common keyboard that can be replaced. So anyways, hopefully that helps you if you have something similar to this. Anyways, thanks for watching. Like and subscribe. Talk to you guys later. Peace.